Triton Nation, welcome to your home broadcast of the Iowa Central Triton football team at Dodger Stadium. We got some football weather today. It's number 3 versus number 12. Butler Community College comes all the way from the KJCCC to take on the third-ranked Iowa Central Tritons. We're going to have a wonderful matchup today. Can't wait to bring you all the action. I'm Hank Ambrose with you straight from the get-go. You can see on your screen right now, there go the blue. And you better believe in them today. Iowa Central Tritons wearing the baby blue uniforms and some sweet new white helmet decals that say Tritons right over the base of them. They are beautiful and primed for the third-ranked team in the country. Butler will take the field as well in just a little bit, but we're soon to burn the boats. Can't wait to be with you for the contest today. Gray skies. It's a little windy. It is blowing into the south right now. And we got some mist going on as well. It's not necessarily raining, but it is definitely wet out here at Dodger Stadium. And I'm sure that's going to play a factor into this one. Iowa Central, they are more of a pass-heavy team, and Butler, they are more of a balanced team. Now, if they want to, I do believe the Tritons can run the ball, as I expect them to do that a lot more today. But how it'll fare for them, we are yet to see. Here we go, Triton football coming up in just a little bit. Before we get started here, I'd like to thank our sponsors of the broadcast. But first, the guys are lining up in huddle to storm the field. Having one last breakdown, and here they come. There go your third-ranked team of the country, the Iowa Central Tritons. By the way, what another wonderful performance that the band, the cheer and dance team put on in the pregame. A big thank you to our sponsors of the broadcast, Rash Construction, CNOS, Mark's Auto Mart, Avela Bank, Calvert & Johnson Insurance, and CJ Bio. If you are unfamiliar, this is the Hall of Fame game, as we will have the Hall of Fame ceremony take place later today at 4 o'clock. I will give you more details sprinkled throughout the broadcast of who will be inducted and for the rest of the who, what, when, where, why. Many more is to come during the broadcast, like I said. Let's go ahead and look at the scouting report for both of these teams, beginning with Butler. Butler 3-2 on the season. And most recently, they did not play last week. They had their game canceled. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's talk about the series history. So today marks the 9th all-time meeting between Butler and Iowa Central. The Grizzlies lead the all-time series 6-2. The first ever meeting came in 1989 in the R.C. Cola Bowl in Cedar Falls, Iowa, believe it or not. The Grizzlies won that matchup 24-0. The most recent meeting was a season ago in 2022 as Butler won 41-24 at BG Products Veteran Sports Complex on October 15th, which would have been week number 7 of the season. The last game at Dodger Stadium between Butler and Iowa Central went the Tritons' way. Iowa Central defeated Butler in week 1 of the 2018 season in Fort Dodge, 26-16. The Grizzlies are 2-2 all-time on the road at Iowa Central and 3-1 at home in El Dorado. Breaking down the last time they met, the Grizzlies earned a top 10 victory against the Tritons under the lights at BG Products Veteran Sports Complex, again winning 41-24. The Grizzlies forced a fumble on the opening drive, and turnovers ended up being the theme of the game. Iowa Central came into the match with only 1 lost fumble and 3 interceptions. Butler forced 5 on that one night. 4 interceptions and 1 fumble recovery. Caleb Brown picked off the quarterback twice, while Norman Massey earned a pick 6 on an 85-yard interception return for a touchdown in the third quarter. The Grizzlies improved to 2-1 at home with that victory. Otherwise, this weekend's game at third-ranked Iowa Central continues on a brutal stretch for this Butler football team, who has had one of the toughest schedules in all of the NJCAA. In consecutive games, they will have played 2 straight top 3 ranked opponents. Number 1 Hutchinson, where they lost 43-16, and today against the number 3 Tritons. With week 8 having currently second-ranked Iowa Western traveling to town. So Butler, they're seeing all 3 top 3 teams on the season. Now, something that was interesting in the rankings is Butler actually climbed in the rankings to number 12, even though they didn't play last week. What happened in that? The Grizzlies, who were 3-2 and 2-2 in conference play, moved to number 12 in the Division I poll, jumping 2 spots after coming in at number 14 last week in a loss to Hutchinson. They did not play in the weekend scheduled on Saturday as Jarrah Prep was canceled due to travel issues with Jarrah Prep. And the main reason was that Dodge City fell out of the poll, losing 46-10 to Hutchinson in this most recent week. The Conquistadors are receiving votes in the week's poll after being ranked the last 2 weeks for the first time since 2015. So with some help of recency bias and recent history, that's why Butler climbed 2 more spots in the rankings without having to even play in a game. And here you go, you see the players taking the field now. Tritons in the blue uniforms, Grizzlies in the white uniforms with the gold helmets. Grizzlies won the toss and they wanted to receive in the second half, so the kickoff will be underway in just a little bit. Main features of the game, I'm going to give it to Mario Sanders. He's got to be huge this game. He's the nation's leading the receiver in receiving yards and touchdowns. 8 receiving touchdowns on the year, 680-plus receiving yards. He was a huge factor last week against a tough matchup against Coffeyville, and I expect him to be really, really efficient in the passing game, for the short passing game today. For defense, Jamal Spivey, who we'll talk about later on in the broadcast as well. He is your Defensive Player of the Week for the ICAC standings. He just picked up the only defensive touchdown that the Tritons had all year long from this past week, taking on Coffeyville with a pick 6 that went for 29 yards. And here we go with a kick going back deep of the end zone. We'll have a touchback to get us started. 15 minutes on the clock in Dodger Stadium. 1st and 10, ball on the 25-yard line. IC3 takes the field, and they're going to start out in an empty backfield. Doubles right, doubles left. And are they with just 10 players on the field right now? I believe they are. And a swing pass to get us started to Mario Sanders, and just like I said, he'd be the game feature of the day. He is involved on the very first play off a swing pass, gains 3 yards, makes it 2nd and 7 on the 28-yard line. Yeah, the opening play, I counted 10 players on the field. So there you go, still positive yardage from the first play, despite the missing 1 man. Well, there you go, maybe a good sign to come. It is post-Friday the 13th. Hopefully all the curses and shimmies and shakes have derailed these teams, and the Tritons are ready to go today. Waiting on the call. We got 5 seconds on the play clock. Make it 3, 2, 1. Got to get the snap off. Got to get it. And they'll call it dead. Should be a play clock violation on Justin Silverstein, even though he was trying to get him to go. And it is. Delay of game is the official call. And here comes a 2nd down and 12 now with the loss of 5 yards. Tritons will take it to the 23-yard line. 14 minutes, 5 seconds remain. If you just joined us, you're listening to Hank Ambrose on call for Iowa Central football. To the gun, doubles right. Jet sweep coming from Mario Sanders. He's lightning quick. Here is the light feet and the taps all the way to the 37-yard line. And that's the first down of the day for Iowa Central. Tritons come into this matchup averaging 23 first downs a game. 23. That does lead the nation for 1. For 2, that is 5 more than what Butler averages per game. They're at 18. 1st and 10, ball on the 37. 13 and a half minutes remain. Going all 4 quarters today. It looks like the forecast will avoid hard rain falling down, maybe a sprinkle later on, but so far it looks just misty out. We also got gray skies, and it's a bit chilly outside too. If you are thinking about making your way to the game, I definitely suggest you wear your long johns or whatever you need to stay warm. And after the gain of 2, here's a 2nd and 8. Twins on each side in the gun. I am excited to see what tailback will get the most of the snaps today. Most recently, Jalen Washington has been the go-to running back on offense, getting the primary snaps. On the field right now is Washington. He just set down a block that allowed Silverstein to move, crossing the 50-yard line, and they're going to mark him at the 46-yard line. Give him a gain of 15 on that last rushing play. And that was an RPO right there. Run pass option. And that's also going to be very essential today. Justin Silverstein, he's got wheels, doesn't run all the time. He is the nation's leading passer after all. So expect him to do a little bit of a both today. Now, he is coming off of a night game against Coffeyville at home where he did throw 3 interceptions. He is also up there in most interceptions thrown on the season with 10. Let's see if he can lower that number today. 2nd down and 8 after the gain of 2. They will place the ball at the 44-yard line. 11 minutes and 40 seconds remain. You know, I just mentioned the tough game that Silverstein is coming off of. Here's a Cadillac look. They'll send Zinn in motion and hand off to Washington. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage. But as I was saying, there was a quote that Jesse Montalto had in the local newspaper that I thought was really, really interesting. This comes in by Dana Becker, a part of the Messenger sports staff. He went on to say, meaning Montalto, he went on to say, this group, they just get it. Justin had a tough night with 3 interceptions, but I told him, I love you, and I trust you, because I do. He's the guy for us, and he showed it with that pass to Riley later in the game. And I think that shows such a unique touch Coach Montalto has. A very tender heart, but such a smart football guy. Fantastic. 3rd down and 7 on the 43-yard line, back to pass, firing the fade route, one-on-one ball. And it just goes through the hands of the intended receiver that time around. Intended for Travis Malloy. And here comes a 4th down and 7. 4th and 7. The Tritons will end this drive going 4 minutes and 22 seconds long, getting to the 43-yard line. That's good for a total of 32 yards on this drive. Tritons sent out the punt unit. And an excellent punter the Tritons have, and Mr. Logan Williams. Oh no! Blocked! And it might be picked back up by the Tritons. The play will be called dead at the 35-yard line. Oh my gosh. And I believe that is definitely the first blocked punt at home, but also the first blocked punt all season long, I believe. I will go back in my notes to check that as soon as I pick it up. And it is. That's the first block punt against the Tritons all year long. Here comes a 1st and 10. Here comes a 1st and 10 as the Grizzlies storm the field at the 35-yard line in the pistol. Doubles look. Quarterback keeper from the option, and getting in on the tackle is the number 20. That's Aja Russell of Clinton, Iowa. And Tanner Murray is your starting quarterback today. He's out of Houston, Texas. And you know how Texas breeds their quarterbacks. If you're in a select unit of quarterbacks in Texas, especially around the Houston area, then you are going to have one heck of a bright future ahead of you, just like this Tanner Murray cat. Watch out for him. He's got a lot of length to him and some speed. He tried to use it on the first play, but was stopped at the line of scrimmage. Here comes a second play and a nice rush by the number 1. We'll get to a gain of 3 yards. Here comes a 3rd and 7 on the 32-yard line. That was KJ Schenkel on the last carry. And again, first 3 plays for this first offensive series for Butler. They stay in the same formation, doubles each side in the pistol. Tritons with a free safety and a strong safety looking for a blue zone. Firing to the flats and broken up. Incomplete pass. Great defensive coverage there by Steven Stawan of Altoona, Iowa. Here comes a 4th down and 7 on the 32-yard line. The longest field goal that Butler has made on the season has gone for 44 yards. Lining this one up, this one would have to be made by 49 yards. So he's going to have to gain 5 yards on his season long. The kick is up, and it's short. Here we go, turnover on downs. Tritons are ecstatic. Great defensive coverage all over the field to force the 3-and-out and missed field goal. And that's another key motive of the Iowa Central Tritons that will be used today. Never stop. Keep pounding. Whether you're on offense, defense, or special teams, we're still at 0-0, 9 minutes and 13 seconds remain. Here come the Tritons in their second offensive series. And if you just joined us again, I'm Hank Ambrose with you, not just today, but all season long for your home Triton coverage. Rolling around in the backfield, Silverstein will be brought down. Oh, by the way, he tackled him. Oh, there's a flag in the backfield as well. And by the way he tackled him, I think that would be close to being called some refs I'd say would call that a horse collar. But where the main judge was standing, the white cap, he didn't throw the flag out. Let's see what the call is. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the offense. And they will decline the penalty. It's still going to be a second down and long. Second down and 18, ball on the 24-yard line. Here we go. Dropping back to pass, firing short, and off the cap of an offensive lineman. And that incompletion will bring up 3rd and 18. 9 minutes remain, ball on the 24-yard line. Back to the pistol. Tritons are showing trips left, lone receiver right, and 2 deep safeties. The deep safeties are standing at the 35-yard line, which is about 5 yards short of the first down. And they ended up running the ball. Gain of nothing. Here comes a 4th and 18.
Yeah, 3 on the play, 4th and long.
So a rough start on offense for both teams.
Confirmation for the Tritons. Russell Wokey back deep for the Grizzlies.
Rough start for both teams now. And I can hear Butler calling on the sideline, watch the fake. The Tritons had an excellent fake punt from last week, and again a hand on the ball. It's only going to get to the 42-yard line. So again, you could say both punts today the Tritons have put on have been blocked. That one just kind of muffed through the fingers, however. But 1st and 10, an excellent field position on the Triton side again for Butler. I mean, Butler, you can't ask for a better start than this. To hold Tritons on their first 2 offensive drives, and to get a 3-and-out against the Tritons on their second of the game, setting both of your first 2 series inside the Triton 50. And here's the new formation, power back in the set. They'll hand off, and lunging forward, getting to the 37-yard line. This looks like a gain of 5. Or no, they're going to mark it at the 39 where his knees touched. So here comes a 2nd and 8 from the 39. 8 minutes remain in the first quarter. Playing all 4 today. In the pistol, doubles right. Tight end to the weak side. Attached to the left hip of the left tackle. Swing pass wide open. Blown coverage. Got to go over them, contain him. Coming in hot to get the tackle. Who was there first? For Iowa Central getting the tackle, Branson Peters.
7 on the play, brings up 3rd and 1.
And now in the pistol, man in motion coming from the right side of the field. And a flag, still running. Oh, look at that. Went high and went low for the tackle on the double team, but again, there's a flag on the field. I'm waiting for the call still.
Offsides.
Offsides on the defense.
Number 10, that penalty's declined.
The penalty will be declined. Call was against Colbin Miller. I apologize for that ringing sound if that's picked up. I believe we're getting feedback from the PA system. In the gun, doubles right. Run and counter. Still on his feet. Moving backwards. Ah, you cannot make that mistake. That is a big mistake. Dan Knutson was there for the tackle for loss, the first of the game for the Tritons. KJ Schenkel is going to want that one back. That's going to bring him back, give or take about 6 yards, 6 or 7. Make it 2nd and 17 on the 33-yard line. Here we go, back to the gun. Trips left. And receiver at the midway point to the sideline and right tackle. One deep free safety, showing the 4-3 look, rushing 5, coming in hot. And a flag route almost hauled in. First touch on the ball got out of reach of him, but still almost brought it in. Again, Julian Nixon was the intended receiver on that flag route, which would have been good for about 15 yards.
Incompletion brings up 3rd and 17.
Back to the pistol. Trips left, lone receiver right. Just saw this exact same formation. Came with a loss of yards. Tritons are showing one deep safety and now drop back in the zone, rushing 4. Quarterback on his feet. He's running. He's going in. Oh, slide. Sliding down near the 15-yard line. That's where he needs to get a first down. Where will they place him?
Brings up 4th and 3.
4th down and 3. 4th down and 3. Close, but not close enough. In the pistol. Doubles right, doubles left. Coming over from slot and moving as an H-back. There goes a tight end and firing to the end zone, and it's just short of the intended receiver. Just short of Dominic Foster. Falling incomplete. And now where this is set up, this would be about a 34-yard field goal. 4th down and 3. Not picked up. And a turnover on downs. Iowa Central will take back over on their 19. So went to the end zone instead of taking about a 34-yard chip shot. That could come back to haunt you, especially against the 3rd-ranked team in the country. In the pistol, man in motion. It's Mario Sanders looking to find a blocker. Bounces outside and looks like he'll get to the 21-yard line. That would be a gain of 2.
Patrick Mooney with the force out of bounds for the Grizzlies.
Patrick Mooney was there for the force out of bounds, their linebacker. Tritons back to the gun. Twins right. Lone receiver left. H back in the set, and Bartolotta got a man a jump. Free play downfield. Oh, no. Man, I would have loved to have that free play. I know Iowa Central would have too. Unless this is against the offense. I guess nothing's for certain until you get. No, it is offsides on the defense.
With contact. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Gotcha. So they announced it was with contact, and with it being with contact, that's why they called the play down. Gain of 5 yards, replaying second down. Second down and 2. Ball on the 27.
We're CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened.
Back to the pistol. Spread doubles. H-back in the set. They'll send Zinn in motion, and they'll go short to the flats on the weak side to Bartolotta, making his first catch of the day.
Bartolotta. Forced out of bounds, but not after a Triton. First down.
Yes, that is another Triton first down. Tritons have 4 first downs compared to the only one that Butler has. To the pistol, trips right. Back to pass, dumping short. Oh, man. That was high up near the face mask. That was a pop.
Pass complete to Bartolotta.
Pass complete to Bartolotta. Have a gain of 3 yards. Here comes another 2nd and 7.
With the stop.
And
Second and 7.
they will stop the action on the field. Looks like, I think Coach Montalto is asking about helmet, and the referees are going to get together and talk about it. It's helmet to helmet. For one, it's dangerous.
This play is under review.
And it is under review. And it's under review without a challenge as well. Yeah, you know, this could be a personal foul, helmet to helmet, and if it is, that's going to gain another 15 yards and an automatic first down. And by whoever it was called on, that'll be one personal foul, too, and you're going to have to sit out the rest of the matchup. Hey, it's the Hall of Fame game, and we have the Hall of Fame ceremony later at Iowa Central campus in the cafeteria. Let me tell you just some information. I'll give you more and more throughout the contest. The newest class of Iowa Central Community College's Hall of Fame will be honored on tonight with an induction ceremony on the campus in Fort Dodge. The class of 2023 Hall of Fame includes Donald L. and Diane Decker, Elizabeth Morrill, Tim Hanneman, Roger Nat, Terrell Parks, Rick Sandquist, and the 2008-2009 Iowa Central Tritons softball team. The Deckers will be honored as Triton humanitarians. Parks, Sandquist, and the 2008-2009 softball team will be recognized in athletics. Morrow and Hanneman as distinguished alumni, and Nat as distinguished faculty. The event will begin at 4 p.m. with a social hour, followed by a meal in honoring of the inductees at 5. A silent auction will be held featuring a variety of items. Tickets for the event are $25 and are available online at the Foundation office or the Iowa Central Bookstore in person or by phone at 515-574-1080. That's 515-574-1080. And again, the play is still under review. Looking over the helmet-to-helmet on the last short zig route. Working in the trenches, Bartolotta is who caught the ball. He is okay. He's standing on his feet and moving around. But again, a dangerous play. And while I got you, again, a thank you to our sponsors of the broadcast, just not today, but all season long. Rash Construction, C&OS, Mark Sotomore, Avela Bank, Calvert & Johnson Insurance, and CJ Bio. Thank you for sponsoring the broadcast and all you do for the local community. It is chilly outside with some mist and some wind blowing into the south. Not really any strong gusts, just some consistent blows. So if you are looking to come to the game today and are just currently watching at home or from wherever you are at, make sure you wear something warm on your way to Dodger Stadium. Iowa Central Tritons ranked as the third team in the country. Butler ranked at number 12. It's still 0-0. 4 minutes and 9 seconds remain. The Stripes just got away from the replay tent, and now they'll come over to talk with Montalto about the review. And what else is to come. Trying to look to see Montalto's body language, but it's hard to tell. Still waiting for the call on the field. It'll either be a 2nd down and 7 or a 1st and 10 and a gain of 15 yards for Iowa Central. Still talking it over. And since they're still talking it over, I assume that nothing will be called. Teams will take the field.
After review,
here it is.
there was no targeting. Iowa Central loses 1 timeout.
No targeting. Tritons do lose 1 timeout. They have 2 remaining. Grizzlies have all 3. Again, Iowa Central in the all-blue uniforms. Grizzlies are in the white. 4 minutes remain in the gun. Twins on each side. Quarterback keeper taking it left. On his feet still. Running. Open room. Look at him go. Justin Silverstein still going. Put on a stiff arm to the 10-yard line. That's our team captain sticking up for his wide receivers. Showing the crowd what he thinks of that last call. Gain of 53 yards. 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line.
Samaj James with the tackle for the Grizzlies.
And it was Samaj James with the tackle for the Grizzlies in open field. Tritons hurry up, get to the Cadillac. Twins spread to the right, lone receiver left. And here we go, handoff, Zinn. Zinn cuts back up the middle. He's a power back. They'll push him forward, getting to the 9-yard line. Gain of 2. Comes a 2nd down and 8 on the 9.
Jade Scott with the tackle.
And every single time, I'd much rather be in a 1st and 10 situation on the 11-yard line than a 1st and goal situation on the 10-yard line. I think Coach Montalto and the rest of his staff feel the same, because even if you get stopped but get close to the goal line, if you get to the 1, you get another 4 plays to try and put it in. So this is a good scenario for Iowa Central. Scrambling in the pocket, rolling outside of it to the back of the end zone. Out of bounds. Yeah, his feet were out of bounds. Intended receiver, Travis Malloy. Great concentration. Really nice one-on-one work as well. That'll bring up a 3rd and 8 on the 9. The Tritons will take Barlotta out of the game and send in their tight end, Ethan John. What formation will they set up in? Waiting for it. In the pistol, doubles left. Sanders coming over the middle of the field to make a trips. And did they jump? Had some fingers pointed at the defensive line like they jumped. Could be a legal procedure, though.
We got offsides.
Offsides on the defense.
Number 51
With contact.
2nd down.
So half the distance to the goal. It'll stay 3rd down. The head official said 2nd down, but it is 3rd and 4, if you heard that. 3rd and 4 on the 5. And we're having some lineup issues trying to get set here as the defense. Empty backfield. Trips left, lone receiver right. Sanders comes in motion, faking the jet sweep, looking over the middle of the field, through the hands of the intended receiver, Jaquez Hall. Here comes a 4th and 4. 2 minutes, 26 seconds remain, and the way that this game has gone, looks like the Tritons will play it conservative and just take the field goal with Congolo winning Kamba.
Kamba leads the field goal team.
Bartolotta will be your holder, and they'll be placed on the 11-yard line, so this is a 21-yard field goal. Again, the wind is blowing against the Tritons, and this kick here into the south. Tritons faced into the north. Here comes a kick. Oh, it is good. Just slipped inside. 3-0, 2 minutes and 22 seconds remain. We'll take a break and return in 1 minute right after this on Triton Nation.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
We're CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened the only biomanufacturing plant in North America right here in Fort Dodge. Now employing over 200 people in the local area, we've had amazing success in lysine production as an environmentally friendly animal feed. And just as important as our business has been the warm welcome of the Fort Dodge community. We here at CJ Bio want to thank the people in the city of Fort Dodge for giving us the best of all things, a wonderful home. CJ Bio, amazing people, amazing community.
Butler. Kamba to kick off for the Tritons.
Triton Nation, welcome back to your broadcast. And if you do not know, if you want to go back and, oh wow, off the ankle, here comes a return for Butler. But as I was about to say, if you'd like to go back and watch any past live stream, you are able to do so. Just got to stay on Triton Nation's YouTube channel and search for the date and whatever event you're looking for, and as long as it's home, it was broadcasted right here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Triton just scored a 21-yard field goal with Congolo winning Kamba. It was ultimately set up by a 51-yard rush by Justin Silverstein after he broke free outside. To the gun. Swing outside, but they will hand off. Getting the touch is the number 30. David Houston is what I have.
McMillan on the carry.
One thing I have to note about this Grizzlies team, they have involved 16 different receivers. 16 different receivers just through 5 games they've played on in the season. Again, the Tritons are 5-1, Grizzlies are 3-2. But 16 different receivers, that is absurd. Here's a deep bomb to the number 80. It's caught, spin move, still on his feet and out of bounds. Tritons got blown off with the zone coverage. Let the fade open. It was a beautiful ball.
Forced him out of bounds.
Stefan Sawan forced the man out of bounds. Justin Stevens was the guy who made the catch. Trips left, lone receiver right. Back in the gun. And throwing short, swatted down. Big play. Set up a screen for Stevens. Swatted down by the Iowa Central Tritons defensive end, Malachi Bird. 2nd down and 10 on the 28-yard line. But hey, Butler's been in this situation before. In the gun, twins on each side. Coach Conley, the defensive coordinator, is calling for an audible. 4-3 look on defense. Here comes an inside zone. And he'll read it up to about the 20-yard line.
Keyshawn McMillan on the carry.
Be a nice gain of about 5. They will give him 4. 3rd down and 6 on the 24 in the pistol. Twins balanced on each side. Flag is thrown, free play. Throws it to the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. 24-yard fade route from a free play. There were 3 Tritons in coverage. One of them was a linebacker, and without that free play, you got to wonder if he would have thrown that ball. More than likely, probably wouldn't have. It's Tanner Murray who threw that last touchdown. And he threw it to Jason McMillian, or Jay-Sean McMillian. Million 24-yard receiving touchdown off the fade route. The PAT is good. It makes it 7-3. 56 seconds remain. Let's just keep it right here. I have more to share with you about the 2023 Hall of Fame ceremony, which is happening today at 4 o'clock. Again, many inductees will be honored today. One set of them will be Donald L. and Diane Decker. Don Decker is a 1968 Iowa Central Community College graduate and a 1970 graduate of Drake University with a BA in Business Administration and a postgraduate studies in economics. He is currently the executive chairman of the board of the Decker Companies. He and his wife, Diane Decker, reside in Fort Dodge, Iowa. The Deckers are longtime supporters of Iowa Central Community College and have made significant contributions over several decades. They have created scholarships for students, donated various equipment to support departments related to truck driving and diesel mechanics, played a major role in the start of Iowa Central Culinary and turf grass management, funded matching gifts to secure grants for programs, and donated funds to purchase the electronic scoreboard in Hodges Fieldhouse. Their great support for many years is immeasurable. Additionally, Don's past accomplishments and positions held include member of the Executive Committee and Board of Directors of the Iowa Motor Truck Association, 2-time past president and chairman of the Board of the Iowa Motor Truck Association, member of the Board of Directors of the Truckload Carriers Association, member of the Board of Directors of Traffic Insurance Company of Schaumburg, Illinois, member of the Board of Directors of Captive Investors Fund, Grand Cayman Islands, member of the World Presidents Organization, past member of the Drake University Board of Trustees, past member of the Judicial Nominating Committee of the State of Iowa, 2008 recipient of the Outstanding Philanthropic Business Corporation Award in Fort Dodge, and the Iowa Central Community College Distinguished Alumni Hall of Fame. The Deckers have been significant supporters of Iowa Central and numerous projects and improvements on campus. Here we go, back to play. Tritons start up on the 35-yard line. The Tritons have a quick slant to Mario Sanders. He'll pick up a gain of 20 yards on the play. First and 10 on the 45-yard line. Tritons showing an empty backfield. Silverstein stands lone. Twins right, triples left. Going on 2, back to pass. Pump fake and scrambling. Here comes Silverstein. Split into 2 linebackers. And has another gain of 12 yards. Here's another Triton first down. And man, if you're Butler, you got to put a spy on Silverstein. He's going to burn you all day long, and Butler's coaches are not happy. That'll close the first quarter, 7-3. Butler does lead on the road. We'll take a break and return in 1 minute on Triton Nation's YouTube channel.
We're CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened the only biomanufacturing plant in North America right here in Fort Dodge. Now employing over 200 people in the local area, we've had amazing success in licensing production as an environmentally friendly animal feed. And just as important as our business has been the warm welcome of the Fort Dodge community. We here at CJ Bio want to thank the people in the city of Fort Dodge for giving us the best of all things, a wonderful home. CJ Bio, amazing people, amazing community.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
Triton Nation, we're back to the broadcast. Iowa Central football today on a misty football weather-like day. It is fall after all. 1st and 10 to the 33-yard line. Silverstein in the pistol with Jalen Washington. And a play-action pass far and short to the number 14. There's Riley Purcell making the catch. He's a Triton out of St. Michael, Minnesota. And it's not just a catch, but another Triton first down.
Pass was complete for Triton.
A gain of exactly 10 yards.
First down.
1st and 10 on the 24. Tritons go back to the pistol. Doubles right, lone receiver left. Tight end is placed to the outside of the left tackle. Man in motion. Go over the backs. Countering outside. Here comes Washington on the rush. And he'll have a gain of 3. Here comes a 2nd and 7 on the 20-yard line.
Marcus Robinson. He has 3 on the play. He's up 2nd and 7.
And now you got to this point where you got to execute now. You're just in the same situation. Again, execution is key. Down by 4 points, it's 7-3. The Grizzlies lead. What an opportunity they possess. Trips right, lone receiver left, in the gun. Tritons are switching it up. Here we go. Still running on his feet.
Swing pass complete to Washington.
Swing pass complete to Washington.
Robinson on the stop.
And it was Robinson that made the
2
tackle.
on the play. He's up 3rd and 5.
Here comes a 3rd down and 5. Makes it to the 19-yard line. Iowa Central will get back to the pistol. Doubles on each side. Back to pass, looking for the end zone, firing a fader out. It's caught! Mario Sanders! Yes! Numero uno! Best in the nation for a reason. Mario Sanders has the first touchdown of the day for the Tritons. Coming off of a 19-yard fade route. How about that? Both touchdowns today have both been fade routes in one-on-one coverage. Nine to 7. Lining up for the PAT is Buenancamba. Kick is up, and it is good. 10 to 7. Let's just stay right here. 10 to 7. We're staying right here. Triton band is sounding off. The Tritons will get back to burning the boats. Defense is coming up in just a little bit. And while I got you, I have some more stats and notes to go over with you. Again, last week against Coffeyville, we're talking about Silverstein and how he struggled a bit. Well, he still threw for 217 yards and ran in a touchdown. Spencer Zinn also had a rushing score. Mario Sanders, the nation's receiving leader, had 7 receptions for 75 yards and completed a 43-yard pass on a trick play. It was a 26-20 victory under the lights in Fort Dodge against Coffeyville for the Tritons last week against the then 1-4 Red Raven team, which really had nothing to lose. Tritons did not expect to be trailing by 7 midway through the fourth quarter. That's when Jamal Spy turned the tide, intercepting Coffeyville's Jeremiah Moore. He returned it 42 yards for a touchdown to tie the game. From there, the Tritons scored on their final drive of the game with 33 seconds to go and stealing a 26-20 win. Spy had 7 tackles, 1 for a loss, and the timely pick 6, where he was named the ICAC Athlete of the Week. That was also the only defensive touchdown of the season so far for the Iowa Central Tritons. Here's the kickoff back to the action at Dodger Stadium, kicking off to the 5-yard line. It's muffed again. All the kickoff returns have been muffed for Butler. Still on his feet and going. The 21 will get his way to the 43-yard line. That's not good by the Triton defense. Got to do better, especially when given the muff scenario. Nice return from the 21, Vinny Smith. 1st and 10. Butler sets up on the 43-yard line. Oh. Excuse me. To the pistol. 2 tight ends this set. One moves into the blocking back. In the gun. And still on his feet, spinning. Gonna have a gain of, might have a gain of 1. And yes, a gain of just 1. Here comes a 2nd and 9 from the 44-yard line. It was Aaron Warren who had the stop.
Either one brings up 2nd and 9.
Aaron does lead the team in tackles as a hybrid safety and defensive back. Here is another fade route, streaking on the sideline. Late flag is thrown. They're going to call a defensive pass interference from the shove-off. And that, you know, I think you could definitely call it either way there, whether throwing the flag or not. And the main reason they're going to throw the flag there is because, oh, there are 2 fouls.
We got DOF, number 8, that penalty decline. We got pass interference.
Oh, they're both on the defense. So the main reason they threw that flag against Jamal Spy is because of the shove-off. One-on-one coverage, he wasn't looking at the ball, wasn't looking back at the quarterback. He was looking one-on-one, and he pushed him out of the way. Too much hands. Now, what's frustrating is I think you could definitely throw out the question, was that a catchable pass? Which if it's not a catchable pass, then you should not throw the pass interference. And the ball, there's a scuffle down there at the line of scrimmage. The ball ended up hitting the back of Jamal Spy. Again, was the receiver in the vicinity to make the catch? And or was that a catchable pass? I don't know. The referee, the line judge, believed it was. That's why he threw the flag. 2nd down and 8, ball on the 39-yard line. And penalty thrown, free play again. Over the middle of the field, it's caught. Running in to the house. Is he in? They may call it dead on the 1-yard line. Regardless, offsides defense.
Number 20, that penalty is declined. 1st down.
1st and goal for Butler. Going to be set up on the 1-yard line. So that's 2 free plays that the Tritons have given up on defense. Both of them, more than likely, are going to result in touchdowns. I mean, not on that last previous play, but this drive, more than likely, knowing it's on the 1-yard line, 1st and goal, will result in a touchdown. Tritons need a big stop here. They're shooting themselves in the foot. In the pistol, tight end in the set, 2 tight ends in the set. They hand off, lunging forward, no, stopped. Great tackle. No gain. What a great tackle there by the 98. That's Joshua Ewan. Here comes a 2nd and goal on the 1.
Bruce wanted the Tritons to make the stop.
Second and goal at the 1-yard line. 10 minutes, 30 seconds remain in the first half. Clock is winding down. Back to pass, looking right, stepping up in the pocket, running room. Is it enough? He's pushed forward, waiting for the call. Waiting for the call. Still don't have a call. No signal. That will bring up a 3rd and goal. Another great stop. Gaining nothing.
Dan Knutson with the stop.
It was Dan Knutson who made one heck of a tackle.
Along with Branson Peters.
And now we're under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's 10-7. Wow. If the Tritons can close them out here, how huge would that be? Oh, no. You need switches. And they're not going to snap it. Coach Montalto not happy. Coming off the field, calling a timeout. Coach Montalto screaming from the sideline. He's calling a timeout. They're not giving it to him. He had to make his way out to about the 15 just to get there.
Iowa Central, second time out of the half.
And Iowa Central will charge the timeout. Again, Montalto not happy. He's coming out and talking to it with the officials there. It will be a 3rd and goal situation. Ball on the 1-yard line again. We're keeping it right here. It's the Hall of Fame game. Tritons taking on Butler at home. It's number 3 versus number 12 in the country. Honoring those Hall of Famers inducted to the Triton Hall of Fame this year. Again, congratulations to the Deckers, Donald and Diane, as well as Terrell Parks. Parks started his college journey at Iowa Central in 2009 and was a member of the men's basketball team. As a Triton, Parks was named an NJCAA Division II first-team All-American in basketball and set records in career scoring, 8th overall with 991 points. Was second in single-game rebounds with 22 and first in single-game blocks and season rebounds with 7 and 420 respectively. He graduated from Iowa Central with an Associate of Arts degree in 2011 and went on to earn a Bachelor of Science degree from Western Illinois University, where he continued his basketball career. Congratulations to Terrell Parks to being named to the 2023 Hall of Fame class, part of Iowa Central. 3rd and goal, ball on the 1-yard line. Tritons have 1 timeout remaining. They're looking for a stop on defense. It's 10-7. Tritons lead by 3. This is a big play here. 2 split ends, 1 on each side, in the pistol. Handoff inside zone, found the hole and scores. Getting the score is the number 8. That's Seth McGowan, who scores the touchdown. And now getting ready for the PAT.
Aiden Battle into attempt the extra point.
I will say that it is not misty anymore. It has started to dry up, and that's why the ringing has gone away. With those on-field mics, the PA system that the referees use, that's the reason why there was buzzing earlier in the broadcast. 14-10, Grizzlies take the lead, 9 minutes 35 seconds remain. We'll keep it right here for now. Again, a big thank you to our sponsors of the broadcast, Rash Construction, CNOS, Mark's Auto Mart, Avela Bank, Calvert & Johnson Insurance, and CJ Bio. Tritons will have 1 timeout remaining. Grizzlies have all 3. After today, the Tritons will be on the road for the next 2 weeks. On the 21st of October, they'll be at Dodge City, and on the 28th, they'll be at Iowa Western. And then back home on the 4th of November for the regular season close, home versus Highland. And the Tritons in the baby blue will line up for the return. The return from the 20-yard line. Mario Sanders will get to the 35-yard line on a gain of 15. 1st and 10, Iowa Central.
Zarek Avery with the special teams tackle.
And if you're Iowa Central, you got to be livid. And yes, by the way, you can't officially say 2 touchdowns in the first half have been given up by free plays put on by the defense. Back to pass for Silverstein over the middle of the field. Dropped. Intended receiver, Harold Trainer.
Pass intended for Trainer's incomplete.
The Tritons ran a simple mesh concept there. And that's a play I love when a defense doesn't show any safeties, because you have one shot over the top and you have three other receivers crashing crossing routes in short field, which really throws off the defense. And it did there, but incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10, ball on the 35, 9 minutes and 26 seconds remain. We got twins on each side in the pistol. Washington is the back. Silverstein's back to pass. Looking right, dumping short. Catch is made. Washington on his feet, avoiding one tackler. Could not avoid the second. On the tackle was Jesse Greenlee.
Watson on the stop for the Grizzlies.
Here comes a 3rd down and 8 after the gain of 2.
3rd and 8.
Ball on the 37-yard line. 9 minutes remain. In the pistol. Trips left, lone receiver right. Back to pass. Back to pass. Moving outside. Fires deep. And, bobbled, but still intercepted. Intercepted by the number 2.
Pass is intercepted by Caden White.
Intercepted by Caden White. And by the looks of that throw, to me, I think it was either one of two things. It was either a miscommunication or the ball slipped out of Silverstein's hand. Because in the area where that ball landed, it was over the middle of the field. It was deep, and it was out of the vicinity of where the receivers not only were, but were running to. So by the trajectory, to me, it looks like, due to weather playing a factor, it's hurting Iowa Central. 1st and 10, Grizzlies. Nice gain. Nice gain of about 7 yards.
Dan Knutson on the stop.
Genkel was on the carry. Dan Knutson made another tackle. Knutson might be leading the team in tackles by the end of today. If he keeps this pace up, 8 minutes and 15 seconds remain. 2nd and 3 on the 47. If you just joined us, I'm Hank Ambrose with you for the play-by-play today. In the gun, trios right, and the receiver will jump. False start. P.J. Caldwell is going to lose his team 5 yards.
Offense, number 14. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Communication is key. It takes one guy to jump, and that'll lose 5 yards. 2nd down and 7 to the 47-yard line. In the gun, trios right. Lone receiver left, back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket, dumps it short.
Swing pass complete to Shankwell.
And again, Dan Knutson on the tackle. The dude is a magnet today. 3rd and 3, 7.5 minutes remain.
For Butler.
Linebackers coach Bailey Donovan got to be happy with Knutson's effort today. Tritons are showing 3 on the defensive line. Knutson came down to crash as a linebacker, and now they're going to send an extra man to crash as well. And now, wow, they are loading the box. Tritons are staying jumbo on the defensive line, showing 3 in a 3-point stance and 3 blitzers, sending 6. Blitz coming in hot. And is it batted down? Incomplete. The blitz got to him. Major play by Aaron Warren to disrupt the pass. 4th and 3.
3rd and 3. 4th and 3.
4th and 3. 6 minutes and 57 seconds remain. Ball's on the 47-yard line on the Triton side.
Chevy Edwards in punt formation. Sanders back deep for the Tritons.
Come on, Tritons. Sanders is the return man. This team is averaging 33 yards a punt. And it's kicked up. It'll travel to the 20. Take a bounce, going back. And it'll be 1st and 10, ball on the 18-yard line. 6 minutes, 49 seconds remain in the first half.
Tritons take over first and 10 at their own 18.
The Tritons need an answer. Their defense has been providing the stops. Take the lead back. Let's see it. Tritons come out in the gun. Duos on the right side of the field. Lone receiver left. Here comes the man in motion in Sanders. Play action pass. Rolling right. Two guys are there. Have to switch direction of the field. On his feet and running. Justin Silverstein going to make his way out of bounds. A nice gainer.
Chased out of bounds.
Looks like going to be a gain of about 7 yards. And they will mark him less 2 yards short of what I said. Second and 5. Second and 5 on the 25. Six minutes, 40 seconds remain. Play action pass looking right, firing short to Sanders. Has one man to beat. And a D lineman coming in from behind. He'll get his way to the 28.
Swing pass complete to Sanders. Hale on the stop. Gain of 1 on the play brings up 3rd and 2.
And they'll mark him short of what I said again. Giving him minus 2 yards. That's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 3 on the 27. Need 1 yard. 6.5 minutes remain. Stack doubles on the weak side. Receiver in the slot to the left as well. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle by the 16. Linebacker came screaming in. That's their Mike. Demarcus Robinson. It's a loss of 1. Tritons come out showing punt, 4th and 2 on the 26.
Carry brought down for no gain. Coleman Miller in punt formation for the Tritons.
Coleman Miller coming up to punt for Iowa Central. We do have the noon sirens going off. And the punt is up. Oh, look at that spiral. What a beautiful spiral. To the 25, still bouncing out of bounds near the 24. Oh, and a shove out of bounds. That was a bit of a flop. Butler is getting in the head of Iowa Central. That's for sure.
The 24-yard line where it's 1st and 10 Butler.
Butler getting in the head of the Tritons. Butler has been playing well. Have they been playing well enough to be up by 4 against Iowa Central? I don't know. That's close to say. This feels more like a tied ball game. The key difference is Iowa Central 3 times have really hurt themselves, shooting themselves in the foot. 2 of them on those free plays, which resulted in a drive heading into a touchdown. Another one was that interception Silverstein threw from earlier.
On carry.
Spin move. Flay on the carry. On the tackle, it looks like Knutson again was there. There's no stop to the linebacker.
Brandon Peters on the stop.
Coach Donovan, the linebackers coach, calls his guys sharks, by the way. Blue, mean, hungry, bloodthirsty. And Knutson, I'd say, is a prime example of that today. Man in motion. Heading to trips to the right side. Lone receiver left. Tritons are showing man-on-man coverage. Back to pass, looking left, looking right. A lot of time in the pocket. Brought down for the sack. The number 98, we've called him once already. It's Joshua Ewan. Big dogs eat, and small dogs fall. That's what I got to say about that last sack. Here comes a 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Make it a 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Man in motion, swinging right. And they will fire to him. In zone coverage, got to come up to make the tackle. Aaron Warren loses the pursuit, still on his feet, moving. Found a block, still on his feet to the 32-yard line.
Pass complete to McMillian.
McMillian makes a big play out of nothing. Tritons dropped back in zone coverage. All it took was some fundamental pursuit from Aaron Warren, who leads the team in tackles. He's done it all season long, all throughout his career, but it just blew by him. 1st and 10, ball on the 32, 3:45 remains. Tight end in motion. Doubles left, lone receiver right. They'll switch to the gun from the pistol. And hand off, McMillian, who just got a heavy workload.
Hand up to McMillan.
Will get that touch again. A gain of 2. Here comes the 2nd down and 8.
Andre Porter on the stop.
And Andre Porter got the last tackle. 2nd down and 8. 3 minutes remain in the gun. Doubles are stacked on each side. Back to pass. Running gangster. Going to the end zone, no. Oh, wow.
Pass incomplete. He was intended to
Ended up shooting for the end zone and
3rd and 10.
falls incomplete. And that gangster play, passing play, that's a very dangerous play. Breaking it down for you is you have doubles stacked on each side. You don't necessarily have to, but most of the time when gangsters run, that's what you see. And it's where the receiver on top of the stack, he runs a short zig route, about 5 yards, making his way out of bounds into the shallow flats. And the receivers, the 2 of them on each side, that's behind the stack, on the bottom of the stack, they end up running either a deep flag route or a deep corner route. That corner route can go all the way to the end zone or however deep you want it to go. And that time they went for the end zone. Pass was off and incomplete. False start. Here's a 3rd and 14 on the 36. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. No one's there reading the quarterback. Got to get to him. And Knutson and one more is there on the tackle. Jamal Spy had to get to the 22-yard line for the 1st down. And they got to the 23. Oh, this is inches away. This is a yard away. Coach comes over to check on the Butler side, and I just saw his expletive language as he saw it was indeed short. And I will not quote what he said. 4th and 1, 2 minutes and 15 seconds remain. Butler calls a timeout.
Timeout. Butler. First timeout of the half.
Butler will call a timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll be right back in 1 minute right after this on Triton Nation.
We're CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened the only biomanufacturing plant in North America right here in Fort Dodge. Now employing over 200 people in the local area, we've had amazing success in licensing production as an environmentally friendly animal feed. And just as important as our business has been the warm welcome of the Fort Dodge community. We here at CJ Bio want to thank the people in the city of Fort Dodge for giving us the best of all things, a wonderful home. CJ Bio, amazing people, amazing community.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
Back to the broadcast. Hey, shout out to the TV radio production workers who've put me on air and have allowed me to help out with Iowa Central coverage this year. It's been a blast. Very, very grateful to be back. In the timeout that we just took, there was an announcement on the field by the head judge that they're actually going to review the last spot on the field. This is to see if it's a 1st down. Again, Butler just called a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Tritons have 1 remaining. It's 14-10. Tritons are down by 4 against the 12th ranked team in the country. Tritons ranked at number 3 in the polls. And while they are reviewing the last spot they made from earlier, some more stats and information I have for you regarding the Iowa Central Tritons. These are some team stats. In points per game, Tritons averaging 31.5. That's 8 more than Butler on the season. Yards per game, Tritons are averaging 372.5. That's 72 more than Butler. Tritons lead the way in the nation with 13 passing touchdowns. The rest of their conference has just 4. In yards per rush, 3.8 yards per rush is what the Iowa Central Tritons are averaging. They have 12 rushing touchdowns on the season, 139 first downs, 48 rushing first downs, 69 passing first downs, and 22 penalty first downs. They have 23 first downs per game as an average. That's 5 more than Butler. And we just got the official ruling on the field. The call stands. Some more stats to note. Tritons are 15-24 on 4th down conversions. That's good for a 63%. And we are back to play at Dodger Stadium. It's 4th and 1, 2:11 remains in the second quarter. Man in motion, 4th and 1, big play here. Handoff and going forward. Has the zone read. Call successful. Still going. Ended up near the 10-yard line. I believe they called him dead around the 18.
First and 10, Butler.
Yeah, the line judge on the Triton side is calling him dead at about the 18, but let's see where they put him officially. They do mark it at the 18. First and 10. Butler up by 4. It's 14-10. Doubles on the right side. Fullback putting on a motion. Knutson is the man-on-man backer. And they hand off. A slash! Still running on his feet. Moving forward. Here comes a first and goal. Gain of 15 yards. First and goal going to be on the 2, maybe 1 yard line.
Aaron Warren combined to make the stop. He's first and goal.
Branson Peters and Aaron Warren were combined to make the stop. On the rush there was Seth McGowan. And it is on the 1 yard line. First and goal. In the pistol. Split ends on each side. They're starting to milk the clock. 1:10 remains on the game clock. In the pistol. Handing off McGowan. Initially stopped, but extra effort will put him into the end zone. 1 yard, a rushing touchdown from the zone read. Zone read. McGowan. It's 20:10 before the PAT. Exactly 1 minute remains. The kick is up and it's good. 21-10. Let's take a break and resume the broadcast right after this on Triton Nation.
We're CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened the only biomanufacturing plant in North America right here in Fort Dodge. Now employing over 200 people in the local area, we've had amazing success in lysine production as an environmentally friendly animal feed. And just as important as our business has been the warm welcome of the Fort Dodge community. We here at CJ Bio want to thank the people in the city of Fort Dodge for giving us the best of all things, a wonderful home. CJ Bio, amazing people, amazing community.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
Triton fans, we're back to the broadcast. 1 minute remains. Here's the kickoff return. It's 21-10. Butler came to play today, that's for sure. They've been the more physical team, and the Tritons have had some plays that have really gone against them. That have hurt them pretty bad. First and 10, Iowa Central, 54 seconds on the clock. They can string together one last drive of this half, see what they can do. 29 minutes remain. At halftime, we're going to take a break and get refreshed and warmed up. A few minutes before we begin the second half, I will come back to you with the stats, scores, and more from what we saw in the first half. 54 seconds on the clock. They'll send a man out in motion. Back to pass. Silverstein. Sidearm fire over the middle of the field. It's Sanders. He's a shifty man, and he'll have a gain of 9 yards to the 38-yard line. First and 10, hurry up offense. 40 seconds remain. Remember, Tritons only have one timeout remaining, so they got to use it sparingly. In the pistol, Twins on each side. Back to pass, firing short, 2 out of bounds. Mario Sanders makes the grab and runs with it out of bounds, stopping the clock. First and 10, IC3 to the 41-yard line. 28 seconds on the clock. In the pistol, back to pass. And stepping up, looking right, fires. Oh, wow, if it's caught, that would be immaculate. It is. Whoa! Harold Trainer. First catch of the day, and that is incredible. He's got the toe drag swag and the bring in to the chest. Amazing. First and 10 to the Grizzly 42. In the pistol. Back to pass. Rushing 5. Firing outside. And just short of the intended receiver, Malloy. My goodness, Harold Trainer. You mad man. Second down and 10. 18 seconds remain. In the pistol. Doubles right, Twins left. Back to pass. Stepping back up, still rolling. He's got a hold on the jersey, bringing him back.
Silverstein will be sacked on the play.
And sacked on the play. They did stop the clock. No timeouts called. They're telling them to resume it in the booth. They will. And did they end up calling a timeout? The sideline is going crazy on the Butler side.
Iowa Central, final timeout of the half.
Butler is, again, the coaching staff is not happy with the Butler side. The Butler side was celebrating, and they're starting to get a chewing, that's for sure. We're going to stay right here with just 3 seconds remaining in this first half. Time to run one more play. It's going to be a third down and a long scenario, like a third down and 20. I wouldn't be surprised if Butler told their guys their sideline anyway, to go to the locker room early. Butler sideline calling for pass. We're back to play with one final play in the first half. Trips right on a line. 2 deep safeties. Back to pass. Silverstein fires. It's intercepted to close the first half by the number 12.
Mooney with the interception. Well, at the end of the first half, you score Butler 21, Iowa Central 10.
Iowa Central 10, Grizzlies 21. We're going into halftime with an 11-point lead for Butler Community College in the Hall of Fame game. We'll take a break, and I'll come back to the booth with just a few minutes remaining in the halftime report. Otherwise, for now, enjoy the band. They're going to come out on the field, directed by Jeremy Smith, coming up in just a little bit.
For your halftime entertainment, please welcome to the field the Iowa Central Community College Tritons Marching Band.
Once they get in the middle of the field, you can leave.
This year the band is under the stands and field direction of Andrew Dutcher and Rebecca Rainwater. Today the band will be presenting music from the second of its 2023 halftime themes, music headlines in the year 2023. On September 1st, music fans across the globe mourned the passing of American singer-songwriter Jimmy Buffett. With hits spanning over 40 years, his next album
Triton Nation, we're back to your home broadcast of the Iowa Central Tritons taking on Butler Community College at halftime, 21-10. Let's go through what we saw in the very first half. This is for both teams, beginning with the Iowa Central Tritons. They started out with the football, ended up getting to about the 40-ish yard line and ended up punting the ball, where it ended up getting blocked. Butler, with their first drive, missed a field goal from a 3-and-out situation. It was around a 34-ish yard field goal. Did not go their way. Will that come back to haunt them? We will see. The second offensive drive, the Tritons put on a 3-and-out, and then Butler had a turnover on downs on their next. And then on the third Triton drive, they had another block punt. Not as bad. It still traveled to about the 35-yard line. Then we saw the first touchdown of the day from Butler. This is all from the first quarter. McMillian had a 24-yard receiving touchdown from a fade route, and it was one of two touchdowns that scored off of a free play from a Triton on defense jumping with a false start. The Tritons also ended up getting a 21-yard field goal in their final drive of the first quarter. That made the first quarter 7-3. In the second quarter, we saw McGowan score a 1-yard rushing touchdown after another blown play from a free play over a 50-yard gain from a receiving pass. Otherwise, there was a 19-yard fade route scored by Mario Sanders of the Iowa Central Tritons and an interception caught by Caden White of Butler. And then there was another interception caught by Patrick Mooney, which closed the half. The third touchdown was a 1-yard zone read touchdown for McGowan. So leading the way in rushing touchdowns is McGowan of Butler Community College. That's what made it 21-10, and that's what brought us to where we're at now, as we just saw Butler return the kick to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, 14 minutes, 53 seconds remaining, and I love this. Tritons begin with the intensity, loud, cheering on from the sideline. I think Butler won the uproar battle, sideline to sideline. And so far, the Tritons are making their presence known. Gain of 6 from the very first play. Tritons starting out, or Butler rather, starting out in a jumbo package out of the pistol. See what they do for the second one here. The second play from their opening drive, the second half, bounces outside. Boom! Wow, big hit. And that was Isaiah Bruce who made the tackle on that one.
Isaiah Bruce with the stop for the Tritons.
They will give them no gain on the play. 3rd and 4, ball on the 31-yard line. 14 minutes to play in the third quarter. In the pistol, trips left, one receiver right. And Coach Conley calling an audible. See if it's picked up. Tritons send 5. It's all on the edge. Middle of the field, post route. One Triton misses. Another one trying to take him down. It's going to have to take a gang tackle. Gain of 23 yards. Gets to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for Butler. The conversions on third down have been so key today for Butler. Doing a great job at doing so. 1st and 10 to the 46. In the pistol. Twins on each side. Handoff. Up the middle. Stopped. And Schenkel's pushed back. Flag is thrown. Schenkel's been the halfback all day long. And some extracurricular is not what you want to give to a man that is beloved by this team. Dead ball, personal foul. Called on the number 90. which is Malachi Bird. 15-yard penalty and automatic first down in what would have been a 2nd and 11 scenario. Again, Tritons are hurting themselves. You know, I would have thought that Butler Community College not playing last week because of their game being canceled due to traveling issues, I would have thought they probably would have struggled today on offense, moving the ball, moving the chains. But no, they've been really, really well. Man in motion. Switching the gun from the left to the right side. Doubles right. Lone receiver left. They'll fire to the lone receiver. Fader out. It's caught. Touchdown. DJ Caldwell, touchdown. 29-yard fader out. Riding the sideline. (27-10). This is to make it 28-10. Still waiting to line up for it, and here it is. It's kicked up, and it's good. 28-10. 12 minutes, 23 seconds remain. We're keeping it right here. If you are unfamiliar, then let me tell you, it's the Hall of Fame game. Today is the Hall of Fame ceremony that the Tritons are having out at Iowa Central Campus in Fort Dodge in the cafeteria, honoring very many new members of the Triton Hall of Fame class of 2023. And I have some to share with you, a new member being Rick Sandquist. Sandquist earned his bachelor's and master's degree from Arkansas State University and Northwest Missouri State University in 1986. He served as an assistant baseball coach at Fort Dodge Senior High School from 1988 through 1991. In 91, he was named head baseball coach at FDSH and held that position until accepting the position of head baseball coach at Iowa Central in 1996. 1 year later, Sandquist was named the 1997 two-year college coach of the year. He led the Triton baseball team to the NJCAA College World Series 5 times during his tenure as coach. From 2006 through 2010, Sandquist served as head softball coach at Iowa Central. He led the Tritons to the school's only NJCAA tournament berth in 3 years. In his time as a head coach at Iowa Central, Sandquist saw over 930 career victories, 425 in softball, and 390 in baseball. He was the recipient of the 2008 Community Colleges for Iowa Outstanding Support Staff Award. Sandquist served as AD at Iowa Central from 2010 until his retirement in 2018. And this year, another in his accolade book, he is named to the 2023 Triton Hall of Fame class. Again, 4 o'clock is when the ceremony will be held. Go out and check that out or watch the live stream right here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Again, 4 o'clock is when that will be held. Triton's opening drive, opening play of the second half is a 6-yard rush. Justin Silverstein, 2nd and 4, 11 minutes and 40 seconds remain. Trips left, 2 receivers right, back to pass. Middle of the field is where he'll fire. Incomplete pass. Harold Trainer was the intended man. Ended up just short. Here comes a 3rd down and 4. Third down and 4. Third down and 4, man in motion, taking the jet sweep and bouncing outside, looking up, putting a shoulder down. Looks like he's going to be 2 yards shy. Sanders got the last reception there. And he will just be shy. 4th and 2. Again, it's 28-10. Grizzlies have the lead in this third quarter. 11 and a half minutes remain. 4th and 2, Tritons are setting on their guys to go for it. Trips right, lone receiver left. And an audible. Tried to get him with a hard count. Great discipline by Butler today. Back to pass, fires, fade route again. Sanders, intended receiver, great defensive coverage. Didn't play anything too physical, too aggressive. Just let the play run out. Incomplete pass. Coverage there was by Timothy Krosky of Buckeye, Arizona. 11 minutes remain. It's 28-10. The Tritons head back out on defense. In the pistol, trips left, blocking back left. Handoff, staying inside, moving. There is a flag thrown from the line judge. A sideline warning against the coaching staff.
Sideline warning, Butler.
Sideline warning against Butler.
$2 hot dogs, hamburgers, and cheeseburgers available at the concession stand.
Ten minutes, 56 seconds remain. In the pistol, trips left, blocking back left. Here's a 2nd and 4 on the 25. Tritons the one deep safety, showing a 4-3 look. Swing pass outside. Butler, I got to be honest, they're just running the same plays over and over again, but it's working.
It's complete. Nick Brown.
Complete, Nick Brown.
Colvin Miller.
And Colvin Miller made the last tackle.
The first and 10 at the Triton 21 for Butler.
Tritons making some substitutions, sending in Seth McGowan. First and 10. Power pistol. Trying to break outside.
McGowan on the carry.
Don't have anywhere to run. McGowan will have to get back to the huddle. Eli West on the last tackle.
Give him 2 on the play, but he's up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8, ball on the 19-yard line. 9 minutes, 30 seconds remain. Switching outside. Looking right, stepping up. Roman, looking, spin move, on his feet, inside the 5.
Murray on the quarterback keeper.
Murray on the quarterback keeper. Gain of 15 yards.
Stop made by Juwan Corbin.
Corbin made the tackle.
The first and goal for Butler.
Butler has another first and goal situation. (28-10). They'll send a man in motion. Back to the gun. Twins left, lone receiver right. Handoff inside, reaching forward. Touchdown. McGowan scores again. McGowan has 3 rushing touchdowns today. I'd say early honors for McGowan, being your KJCCC Athlete of the Week. Now, all of his touchdowns have been just by 1 yard, but still a fantasy football beast. Here's a PAT. It's up, and it's good. Makes it 35-10. Tritons are down by 25. Still plenty of time to come back 8 minutes and 40 seconds remain in this one. I have some more Hall of Fame announcements to make. Again, 4 o'clock in the cafeteria, $25 admission. Go out and see the 2023 class of the Triton Hall of Fame. Also getting put into the 2023 class of the Iowa Central Triton Hall of Fame is the 2008-2009 Triton softball team, led by several athletes from the Iowa Central service area. The 2008-2009 Iowa Central softball team finished the season recording the most wins in school history with 62. Their overall record of 62-8 included a 2009 Region 11 and District F championships. The team achieved a 5th place finish in Iowa Central's first and only Division II Softball World Series and was named the NJCAA Academic Team of the Year. The Tritons broke 13 records in the 2009 season and had their very first NJCAA Division II All-American, Brittany Martin. Ashley Willard was named a Golden Spikes Award recipient for the most stolen bases in the country that season. The team also produced 13 Region 11 All-Region winners and 2 members of the NJCAA All-National Tournament team at the 2008 through 2009 Iowa Central Triton softball team, being inducted into this year's class of the Triton Hall of Fame. First and 10, ball on the 23-yard line. 8 minutes, 32 seconds remain in the gun. Trips left, handoff. Nothing there.
Zinn on the carry.
Gain of 1 yard makes a 2nd down and 9.
Crowder with the tackle. Gain of 1 brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the gun. 1 man left. Twins left. Fires. Yeah, again, I think that one is one of those scenarios. Pass was not catchable. Now we got a 3rd down and 9 coming up. If the Tritons can just get 1 first down, I think things will start to break loose for them. And again, this should be, there it is, 3rd and 9. Just get it there. Spencer's in on a crossing route in shallow, moves it forward, and that will move the chains after the gain of 10. Got an injured Butler Grizzly on the field. It is the number 27, Diallo Watson. Looks like he's cramping up there, and training staff, including Guy Horn, is going to come out and check him out on the sideline. Tritons will have a 1st down and 10 on the 36-yard line while we await for the injury. Again, let me tell you who else is being inducted into the 2023 Triton Hall of Fame this year. Ceremony held today at 4 p.m., $25 admission in the Triton cafeteria. Also getting inducted into the Triton Hall of Fame this year is Tim Hanneman. Hanneman received his associate degree in general studies from Iowa Central in '77. During his time at Iowa Central, he was a member of the Honor Society. He later attended the University of Redland in California, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in management in '85 and Master of Business Administration in '89. Hanneman became a nationally recognized member of the engineering profession and served with the American Institute of Astronautics and Aeronautics. He is one of only 350 AIAA fellows worldwide. Hanneman was named to the 1994-1995 edition of Who's Who in Science and Engineering. He served as president of the San Fernando Valley chapter of the National Management Association and led his team to national awards of 2 different occasions. Congratulations to Tim Hanneman. Again, the awards begin at 4 p.m., and if you can't make it in person, it will be broadcasted on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. And we have another Butler player down. The last man came up okay. And trying to look and see it. the jersey number of this Butler player. Believe it's the 31. And if it is the 31, that would be Malachi Rogers. But I don't have a clear look on the jersey number. We're keeping it right here, keeping you up to date on what I see from the injuries, and they will help him up. It looks like he'll be okay.
Jaden Scott being helped up.
It was Scott, actually. Jaden Scott helped up and okay. It looks like he'll be fine. Walking off to his own power to the sideline. 2nd and 9 coming up for Iowa Central. Ball on the 37. 7 minutes and 26 seconds remain in the third quarter. Here we go. In the pistol, trips left. Lone man right. Back to pass. Silverstein has Bartolotta. Waited too long for him. He'll throw it out of bounds.
Silverstein's pass incomplete.
3rd 9. Ball on the 37. Comes a 3rd 9. Ball on the 37. Clock is stopped at 7 minutes and 9 seconds. Back to pass. Stepping up, looking right, keeping it, running, and gets to close to the 50. Looks like he'll get to the 49. That's going to be enough for a Triton first down. Again, the Tritons are down 25 points. It's 4 possessions. And another Butler player is cramping.
Officials timeout.
Again, and it's another defensive end.
James Smith
Butler is
down on the carpet for
Butler's coaching staff is going buck wild. And I would hope it would be because of the conversion that was just made by Iowa Central rather than the injury. Because that'd be ridiculous. First and 10's coming up on the 49-yard line on the Butler side. It looks like the end is okay. It's the 51, James Smith. And here we go. Back to resume play. In the pistol. Doubles left, twins right. Going on 2. Oh, he's got pressure quick. Fires, open man. Caught Bartolotta down the field. Going to be a 20-yard gain. Bartolotta. Great grab over the middle of the field. That time a Z route. Start with what looks like a zig inside on the first move, and then you move back up the middle of the field like you're running a streak, and then once you get about 10 yards downfield, you cut back over the middle again. It's your Z route. Bartolotta runs it to perfection. Back to pass, firing, deep. Again, not catchable. Well, no call there, makes a 2nd and 10 on the 31-yard line. 6 minutes, 13 seconds remain when the clock is stopped.
Javante Williams, intended receiver.
In the pistol. Doubles on each side. Back to pass. Middle of the field, caught. And gain of 2.
Sanders.
We'll have a gain of 2 coming up. Right?
He's up 3rd and 10.
They're not giving a gain of 2? His knee must have touched. And I guess I gave him too many extra yards. So a 3rd down and 10. Twins on each side in the pistol. One deep safety. Man-on-man coverage. Middle of field, it's blown. Still running with it from the slant route. Getting to the 15-yard line. Gain of 16 yards. Tritons set up 1st and 10 in the red zone. Again, very light wind blowing into the south. It is cold outside. Tritons in the pistol, back to pass. Looking right, and scrambling. Sack.
Silverstein will be sacked on the play.
Sacked on the play.
Keegan McConnell with the sack.
Keegan McConnell makes the sack. Now 4.5 minutes remain.
Also 5 on the play, brings up 2nd and 15.
Here comes a 2nd and 15 from the near 20. Pistol, trips left, lone man right. Harold Traynor is the lone receiver right. Back to pass, looking over there. Oh, it's Zinn in the backfield. Makes the catch, gets forward, gain of 11 yards. Here comes a 3rd down and 4.
9-yard line.
3rd and 4 coming up.
By Keegan McConnell.
And McConnell gets the tackle again.
Brings up 3rd and 5 for the Tritons.
Here it comes. Man in motion. Back to pass. And stepping up, scrambling. Quarterback keeper. Silverstein got his foot stuck after the initial contact, but still moved it forward. Down at the 5. This should be a 1st down. If not, it's going to be 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Oh. 4th and inches. And a gasp from the crowd. 4th and inches, 3 minutes remain. Tritons are showing power. This could be the brotherly shove. Here we go. Under center, shoving him. Is there any movement? Oh my gosh, the ball came out. Ball came out. What do you call it here? There are 3 different things you can call here. You could call it a 1st down and play stopped. You could call it dead, gain of nothing, or you could call it a fumble. The refs are still talking it over.
Fumble. Quarterback was stacked. 1st down. Butler.
Turnover inside the 5-yard line. From a fumble. Butler is all business. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remain. It's 35-10. Set up in their own end zone. Handoff. Back to the 5. Getting to the 6. Gain of 1. Here comes a 2nd down and 8.
Marlon Dawson with the stop for the Tritons.
Second down and 8. Man to the left, motioned. Back to the gun. Handoff. Try to break it outside. Short of the 10-yard line. Short of the 10-yard line. Gain of 3. Here comes a 3rd and 5.
3rd and
4-3 look. Combo blitz is what they're looking at. Combo blitz. Back to pass, looking short. Oh, it's tipped up. Oh, my gosh, that would have been amazing if they were able to dive and get that interception. Knutson was the closest man there. 3 and out. Brings up 4th down on the 10-yard line. Sanders will be back to return for Iowa Central on the 45. 1 minute and 19 seconds remain. Oh, Coach Montalto looks like he'll take a timeout. By the looks of it, he's thinking they could be faking it here. Again, we're going to keep it right here because some more inductees to the Iowa Central Triton Hall of Fame class of 2023 are to be announced. Just a moment as I pull them up. Also being inducted into the class of 23 is Elizabeth A. Merwam Morrill. Morrill received her associate degree in nursing from Iowa Central and went on to the University of Iowa, where she was a member of Gamma Phi Beta sorority. She earned her Bachelor of Science nursing degree from the University of San Diego. She continued her nursing education career. Obtaining both a master's and doctorate degree in nursing. Throughout her nursing career, Morrill worked in several leadership and management positions in critical care, cardiology, and stroke care, and ended her career as a senior director at Scripps Mercy Hospital in San Diego. Morrill was instrumental in developing and launching programs which made direct improvements to the overall health and well-being of many in her community. Oh, my goodness, and back to it. It was faked, and even the timeout couldn't fix it from happening. There's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play while they talk it over. Let me finish this. Even as a cancer patient, Morrill continued to advocate to better the lives of those with cancer by participating. What? As a patient in the National Forum for a Protocol and Treatment to help healthcare workers more fully understand ovarian cancer from a patient's perspective. Morrill passed away in February of 2023 after a 5-year battle with ovarian cancer. Congratulations to the family of Elizabeth A. Merwam Morrill for being inducted into the Hall of Fame class of 2023. And may her legacy live on forever. Back to the play-by-play coverage. We're still waiting from the official call. It was a 4th and 5. Fake punt pass play. If it stands, it'll be a 25-yard gain, automatic first down. But there was a flag thrown. Let's see.
During the play, we have an illegal participation. Iowa Central. That's 15 yards added to the end of the run. First down.
End of the play. Illegal participation by Iowa Central. 15 yards will be added to the end of the run. First and 10, Butler. They will gain 40 yards total from that pass play and an automatic first down. 1 minute remains in the third quarter. Tritons have 2 timeouts remaining. Grizzlies have 3. In the pistol. Isolated receivers on each side. Well, not anymore. Switching to doubles with the man in motion. Whoa, look at Perry. Pushing him back. It's a big loss of play. 35-10, Butler leads.
second and 11.
Second and 11, 20 seconds remain. Back to the pistol. Trips right. Blocking back to the strong side as well. Swing pass. Caught. Blocks are made. Broke a tackle and stiff-armed out of bounds.
20-yard line.
Another gain of 20 yards. The sideline is going crazy.
After 3 quarters of play, Butler 35, Iowa Central.
Oh my gosh. Well, this sideline is nuts. Butler is wild. It's 35-10. And they're spraying water all over the place. I have never in my years of watching or calling football have seen a celebration like this from a full team, from a full sideline. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line for Butler. They lead it heading into the fourth quarter, 35-10. But we will have to switch sides by the time we get there. Again, check out the Hall of Fame ceremony on Iowa Central Campus in Fort Dodge at the cafeteria. $25 admission, and if you can't make it there in person, then watch the live stream on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Butler will return on offense as the Tritons will take the field back on defense. Back to the pistol. Twins on each side. Swinging out. Looking right. Fires for the end zone. And out of bounds. Tried to draw the flag there. That was pretty excessive drawing from the Butler Community College receiver. 2nd and 10 from the 19. 14 minutes and 56 seconds remain. Back to the pistol. Line trips to the left. Lone receiver right. No safety. Man-on-man coverage, setting the blitz. Setting 6. Sack! Oh my gosh, he clobbered him. Absolutely clobbered him. It was the 88, Isaiah Bruce, who's having a game of his life. Multiple tackles for loss, and now 2 sacks. Here comes a 3rd down and 17 now on the 26.
Fans, hamburgers, hot dogs, and cheeseburgers are now $1 in the concession stand.
Twins right, lone receiver left. Couldn't get the snap off.
Delay a game.
Delay a game.
Number 3, 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
It'll stay 3rd down. Moving them back 5 yards. 3rd and 22 on the 31. Doubles right, trips left. Empty backfield. On the ground, got to pick it up. They do.
Murray picking up the low snap.
Perry was there, in on the tackle. No gain. Here's a 4th and 22. 4th and 22. 13 minutes, 20 seconds remain. And they're going for this field goal.
David Battle in to attempt the 48-yard field goal.
48-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is up. No good.
And the kick is
Just
no
a
good.
tad bit too left.
Score remains 35-10.
1st and 10 from the missed field goal. Second of the game from Butler.
Once again, fans, concession stand has $1 hot dog, cheeseburger.
Tritons take back over. Here we go, Tritons. Tritons will not play at home the rest of this month. Their final regular season game will be on November 4th, taking on Highland. Here we go. Tritons sent a man in motion. It's Washington scrambling right, looking downfield, and diving for the catch.
Overseas pass complete.
Nice. Harold Trainer hauls it in.
Move the change for Triton. First down.
There's a Triton first down, gain of 14 yards. 1st and 10. First and 10 in the pistol. Twins on each side. Back to pass. Firing out. And it's away.
Silverseas pass incomplete. Intended for Malloy.
Last pass intended for Malloy. Goes out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Twins on each side. And quarterback keeper. There goes Silverstein. No, RPO. Tried hitting Sanders outside and incomplete. Comes a 3rd down and 10.
Silverstein's pass ruled incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 coming up. In the pistol. Twins on each side. We just saw this formation.
Timeout.
Butler calls a timeout.
Second timeout of the half.
That guy is a nut on the Butler sideline. That coach is wild. Wow. A lot of passion, that's for sure. 3rd and 10 on the 46-yard line. 12 minutes, 17 seconds remain. We have at least one more Hall of Famer to announce, a part of the class of 2023. Entering the class of 2023 this year is Roger Natt. Roger Natt majored in history and social science at Iowa Teachers College beginning in 1956. He was among the first group of Peace Corps working assigned to Libra, serving 1961 through 1963. Natt came to Iowa Central in 1965, where he taught history and social science courses for 33 years, retiring in 1998. Natt is a recipient of the Lions Club Community Service Award and received the Iowa Volunteer Hall of Fame Award in 1997. He is the 2018 recipient of the William J. Peterson Edgar R. Harlan Award, which recognizes an individual, group, or organization that has made significant long-term or continuing contributions to Iowa history. An avid local historian, Natt has written more than 24 articles and several books related to Iowa's history. Congratulations again to Roger Natt. Here we go, first down Tritons from the gun, scrambling left and firing short, and caught with one hand. Inbounds, is it? Looking.
Pass incomplete.
No, incomplete. Couldn't get the feet down. Looked pretty though.
Second and 10.
It was Purcell, the intended receiver on the last play there. 2nd and 10, 11 minutes, 37 seconds remain. Back to pass. Silverstein goes short to Washington. There he goes, running with the ball to the 10-yard line.
Pass complete via Washington.
And Butler's wanting a holding call.
He marked down at the
They're not going to get it.
Another try, first down.
1st and 10 to the 12-yard line. 11 minutes and 10 seconds remain. And, muffed the handoff or the play action, not for sure which, but it's going to be a loss of
Recovers a fumble.
10 yards. Here comes a 2nd and 20.
Loss of 9 on the play, brings up 2nd and 19.
Comes a 2nd down and 20. Ball on the 22. In the pistol, twins on each side. Back to pass. And fumble on the play. Recovered. Here is the return. Still going with the ball. He's running past the 50, the 45, 40. Spinning. There's another fumble and back-to-back drives by Silverstein. There is an injured Triton on the play, an offensive lineman. And with the way he's lying on the ground, I cannot see the number. Coach Clegg's coming out with Guy Horn and the rest of the staff to check him out. Montalto's coming out as well. Butlers came to play today. It's been all business, and more than likely they'll be leaving Fort Dodge with a big upset victory over the Tritons. On the last fumble recovery was the number 52, who is Kitten Simmons of Lawrence, Kansas. Being helped off the field by the Iowa Central Tritons staff is Jackson Heringa of Batavia, Illinois. Looks like he may be okay. His return is questionable. I'll let you know if I see him return to action. First and 10, 10 minutes and 12 seconds remain. Butler comes back out 1st and 10 on the Triton 41-yard line. In the pistol. Handoff inside. Clogged up. Tackle for a loss of 2. Here comes a 2nd and 12. Andre Porter was there first.
Here's a 2nd and 11.
Second and 12 coming up. Split end on each side. From the gun. Back to pass. Firing long. Oh, went for the one-handed snag. Diving at it, but no, incomplete.
Murray's pass incomplete, intended for Brown.
Murray's pass incomplete, intended for Brown there. It's 3rd and 8 for Butler. Here we go. In the gun, trips left. Back to pass. Firing to the flats, wide open, running on his feet, looking for room. Sheds a tackler, still going. McMillan gets to the Triton 18-yard line. There's a gain of 25 on the play from the slip. First and 10, Butler. They'll line up in the pistol. Stacked doubles on each side. And handoff is countered, and looks like a loss of 1. It is 2nd and 11 to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line for a half-yard loss. Makes it 2nd and short 11.
Well, this loss will be disappointing for Iowa Central, but it will definitely be one to keep in your back pocket and uses some extra motivation for next week moving forward. Trips left, lone receiver right, in the gun. Getting the snap, back to pass. And here comes a pressure, sack. And a flag is thrown. What is a flag? Waiting for the call. Face mask. Face mask called against the number 88. We've been calling his name a lot today, Isaiah Bruce. But that time, instead of a highlight, it's going to go against him. Automatic first down, gain of 15. Actually, it's going to be half the distance. So, first and goal on the 10-yard line. Seven and a half minutes remain in this fourth quarter. To the pistol. Split end on each side. Oh, confusion between the backfield, and the quarterback will slide.
The quarterback keeper slides down for no gain.
Here comes a 2nd and goal from the 10. Again, a big thank you to our sponsors of the broadcast: Rash Construction, CNOS, Mark's Auto Mart, Avela Bank, Calvert & Johnson Insurance, and CJ Bio of America. And when you have some free time, go back and rewatch those Mark's Auto Mart Triton tailgate shows. They're all on the YouTube page. Having a lot of fun each and every week, talking with one Triton coach about their respective sport and how they've been doing on the season. Another rush outside. Gain of 5. Smith was on the carry. Here's a 3rd and goal from the 5. 6 minutes remain. And the sun is starting to come out, peeking through. I'd say that was much needed for the Iowa fans in the stand. 6 minutes remain. Pistol. Receivers on each side. Handoff and wrapped up in the backfield. Loss of 1. Here comes a 4th and goal.
Quarter on the stop. Brings up 4th and goal.
Five and a half minutes remain. 35-10.
That'll end to attempt the 22-yard field goal.
Here comes the 24-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. That makes it 38-10. We're going to take a break and return with more football coming up in 1 minute right after this.
We're CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened the only biomanufacturing plant in North America right here in Fort Dodge. Now employing over 200 people in the local area, we've had amazing success in lysine production as an environmentally friendly animal feed. And just as important as our business has been the warm welcome of the Fort Dodge community. We here at CJ Bio want to thank the people in the city of Fort Dodge for giving us the best of all things, a wonderful home. CJ Bio, amazing people, amazing community.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
Triton Nation, back to the coverage on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. You're good, you're good. I'm on air, I gotta let you go. Triton Nation, back to it. 1st and 10, ball on the 31-yard line. Here comes a quarterback scramble. We got a new quarterback in. Trevon Taylor has taken the reins at quarterback for the Iowa Central Tritons. Tritons have put in the reserves. See if some new light can do any better for them. And look at this. The sun has really came down now. Oh, this feels nice. I think I could take off one of my coats at this rate if it continues to shine down like this. Now a stop for the Grizzlies makes it 2nd and 10 on the 50. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remain. Bartolotta has the H-back. Handoff here. Running up the middle. On the carry is Gabriel Hillard.
Gabriel Hilliard with the carry.
Gain of 9 makes it 3rd and 1. Taylor hands off again to Hillard. Hillard has a first down and a few more. Gain of 3 is enough for another Triton first down. 3 minutes, 45 seconds remain. Ball on the 37. Bouncing, Roman, shifting. Hillard again to the 30-yard line. Gain of 7.
Marlon Dean with the stop.
Gain of 7. In the pistol. Play action pass, looking long. Fires left. It's a little low. And incomplete. 3rd and 3 on the 30-yard line.
Pass was incomplete.
3 minutes, 18 seconds remain.
Williams, the intended receiver. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Doubles left. Power pistol. Taylor hands off. Tackled in the back. No, still running. There it is. Tackled in the backfield. It's a loss of.
Marzo cut right on the carry.
It's a loss of 5. Here comes a 4th and 8. On the 35-yard line.
Loss of 5 brings up 4th and 8.
4th and 8. Fourth and 8. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remain. Twins on each side. And Butler calls a timeout. Tritons will have 1 remaining. Butler will have 2. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. I'll urge you one more time to check out the Iowa Central Triton Hall of Fame ceremony of 2023. It's going to be over at Triton Cafe at 4 o'clock in about 2.5 hours. And if you can't make it in person, watch it online right here on the same YouTube channel you're watching this live stream on right now on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Also, again, a thank you to our sponsors of the broadcast, Rash Construction, CNOS, Mark's Auto Mart, Avela Bank, Calvert & Johnson Insurance, and CJ Bio. And again, for the rest of the month of October, the Tritons will be on the road on the 21st at Dodge City and on the 28th at Iowa Western. And November 4th, they'll take a trip to Highland. To the pistol. Twins on each side. Back to pass. Pressure's there. Collapsing the pocket. Taylor's dancing. Fumble. And it's picked up in bounds. Recovered by Butler.
Fumble on the play.
Butler's Jaden Scott recovered the fumble.
Recovery.
2 minutes and 24 seconds remain. And one first down will wrap this thing up.
37.
Again, a disappointing loss day for Iowa Central. And with this loss, this will likely take the Tritons out of playoff contention and will end their hopes of heading to Arkansas to compete in the semifinal and the national championship. Bowl appearance this season is still very, very likely for the Iowa Central Tritons. Tritons do have a tough schedule ahead. They will see the second-ranked Iowa Western Reavers on the 28th of October, who are also coming off of a national championship victory. Here we go. Second down and short. Handoff. Running with the power back. One man to beat. And making his way to the end zone. Score. Touchdown. Butler. Touchdown, Butler. Flags are thrown. Flags are thrown. It looks like it's after the play was over. Still waiting for the call. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the number 13 of Butler. That 15-yard penalty will be put on the kickoff. Touchdown, Butler. So here comes the PAT. And the kick is up. And it's good. 1 minute, 29 seconds remain in the game. It's 45-10. We'll keep it right here. Again, you could say that this is a disappointing outcome to this Saturday affair. Butler, though, they came in. They've been physical all game long. They played to how the weather would be. And they have done everything they've needed to. They've answered when given an opportunity. They've scored in the red zone. They've scored from outside the red zone. It's been all Butler today. $45-10, a minute and a half remains. Here's a kickoff. It is deep. Sanders
Sanders will take
receives it, gets to the 20, 25, running sideways to the 30, where he'll be forced out of bounds.
20-yard return out to the 36-yard line. There's a penalty marker on the play.
Penalty marker on the play. A helmet did come off. And that might be the reason why there's a flag, just to play it safe with the helmet. Still waiting for the call from the officials. Kudos to the officials, by the way. I believe they've called a very fair game. And one thing with Butler is you don't see a lot of is their jerseys are actually produced by Jordan. There is no flag for continuous action after the helmet, was just the call there. Like I was saying, Butler, their jersey's produced by Jordan, and the only other football team I can think of that has that is at a Division I college NCAA level, which would be Michigan. Not Michigan, but North Carolina, rather. Michigan would be Under Armour, which is what Hutchinson uses.
Inside handoff.
There's an inside handoff. Good gain of 20 yards.
First down.
45-10, a minute and 8 seconds remain. Another handoff coming in. Tackled in the backfield this time around.
Right on the carry. Supposed to be Bentley on the stop for Butler. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Comes a 2nd and 11. 45 seconds remain in the game. Stretching it outside. Crossing the 50. Here comes a gain of 4. And a 2nd down and 7.
Javion Jondo on the carry.
That was Javion Jondo on the carry, who has had a lot of experience at Dodger Field, an all-time great receiver for Fort Dodge Senior High. Quarterback keeper Taylor get close to the first down line to game, and he may have got it.
Taylor on the carry. To a gain of 8, brings up 4th and 1.
3, 2, 1. That's the final upset in Fort Dodge. Butler ends up getting the victory. Butler beats the Tritons 45-10. Hard-fought battle, but Butler came out of this one as the better team. Congratulations to them, and kudos to them as well. If you were listening from the stands, safe travels home, and you enjoy your weekend. Till next time, I'm Hank Ambrose for Triton Athletics right here on
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic